afternoon in the middle. I'm not quite so late. Anyhow, still getting myself kick-started for 2024. Has everyone else got themselves all on track? Oh, maybe it's, aging isn't for sissies. So maybe I'm just in slow mo. But it'll be interesting to hear in your comments. Are you in slow motion too? Or did I just have too much stretched out holidays? But I did get thinking about the decisions. And I came across a little quote. I like these quotes. This is Jeff Bezos of Amazon. He was the one who started up the Amazon, and such a success story it is, Jeff Bezos. And his quote is that all my best decisions in business and in life have been made with heart and intuition, not analysis. And I really like that. I know he went on with some other stuff, but this is the part that really touched me. And when I first heard it, and anytime I ever heard it, because it's a rather popular quote, it always resonated. And I knew that I had already learned that. I had already learned it. Had you already learned it, but had not just been put in that wording, that style? All my best decisions in business and in life have been made with heart and intuition, not analysis. You see, I did mess around over the years, and I imagine you did too. I think that's how we learn, is we tried, let's take that shortcut. Let's just do, nobody will know. You know that locks are for honest people. And I really believe that a lot of what we learn, yes, mommy and daddy can tell us, no, that's not right. And then they do something that's just a little iffy. They didn't mean to, the little white lies and all of that stuff. It's always a slippery slope, isn't it? And we learn what we live. And what we live, we practice. And what we practice, we get really good at. And that means that as we go through life and we're learning from what we're seeing, and then the next thing is we're learning from experiencing it by doing it. None of us come out just all squeaky clean. So we try. Like I snuck out on dates when I was pretty young. So when we think about what we've tried, and we've pushed the envelope a little bit here, and it's important to push the envelope because that's how change is made as well. You see, there's always this attitude of rule breakers, I guess. I'm always a little bit of a rebel. Don't put me into a corner. Don't pinch me in. I need to get out a little bit. I need to get out. And so I'm not really wonderful on little details all the time. I can do details, but that's not where I live. I like the big picture. So if you're going to corner me into that details and then expect me to stay there, I'm going to be coloring outside the lines. I guess this might sound like I'm kind of wandering around, but I don't really think so. Everything we do, every breath we take, every moment we live, we're actually making a decision. We don't think about it because it's automatic. We breathe, and therefore we make a decision. I'm walking that way. I'm walking this way. I'm looking up. I'm looking down. I'm breathing big or I'm breathing small. And we're making all those decisions, creating our life moment by moment by moment. I can think of the times when I thought, I'll just do it this way. Or I'd make a messy paper and I think, I'm just going to hand it in. Or I'd make a mistake and then I'd have to go back and take it apart. My mother-in-law used to take out entire pieces of needlework if there was one mistake she saw back there. And I'd say, I'll do better next time. It's interesting. It's really interesting. And I just invite you to look at how you have explored all of your decisions and what has happened when we've taken that little slippery slope or cut that corner or not just done just our very best. Don't you feel the letdown on yourself? It's not about letting others down. I just didn't really do it. I don't like that feeling. Here's how I'm going to go in the future. And then there's people who go the extreme, the other way, and say if it's not absolutely perfect, they drive you crazy when good enough would work. It's really a balance about where does the value fit? Where is the perfection needed? Like if I have a surgeon cutting into me, I think I better have somebody that's really a perfectionist. But there you have it. I hope that I haven't messed you around too much and too long. But how are you making your decisions, and what's that feeling around the decisions? In business and in life, I find that I have made my decisions with heart and intuition, not analysis. Now, that doesn't mean we don't park our brain, that we park our brain. We still have it there for some wisdom, but the heart and the intuition, where we really want to be, that's where we want to make our decisions in life and in business. There you go. I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to go and throw up my feet. I think I'm still pretending it's a little bit of getting over the holidays. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. It's Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk. I really enjoy and appreciate that you listen in. I know you don't comment a lot, but then different times I'll hear from you and you say, oh, I was listening. That was really good. Thank you so much. Coach Sandra, Compassionate Queen of Straight Talk, because you can do it. And you know it, you know it, you know it. I can help.